Good morning, excuse me, good afternoon everybody. It is March the 3rd, 2016. Time to wrap it up for the day. We came in this morning wanting to be buyers 71 to 76. And our sell was 84 to 89. We had to take our sells at a lower price right here off the bat, but really a very, very good day trading. We thought we'd have a pause day, didn't think the market would break, didn't think we'd break it out to the upside without some new news, and that's been pretty much where we are. You can see right down here that the 50 lot player has supported the market all day long, and they're going to check out today net long about 10,000, and that can be it could actually be two reasons. One, tomorrow's non-farm payroll numbers come in lower, much lower than forecast, and there was a report out today that said based on W-2s that non-farm payrolls only grew 50 to 80,000 in this past month, and that means if that is the case, the Fed can't raise interest rate, buy stocks, or we could be trading the fundamental as we get a number bigger than expected and the market rallies. It's just really difficult to say on the E-mini. We got a couple of trades done live today. I had to leave early. Rich Genders came in and covered with crude, so I had a shortened day, but took this trade live in the room. Passed on this one because of the news. Took this trade live in the room. Started to talk about this one, then I handed it off to Rich, but you can see monkey trading right here. First two B's, first two S's are our most reliable. Worked pretty well. This S off the top, another monkey trade. This S would have been a loser. This buy would have been a scratch. This buy would have been a small winner. Retest failure, monkey trade, Nancy's tweezers plus, and then nothing but buys out to the close. We're going to get a strong finish. The market will be pointed up coming into tomorrow's probably the second biggest news day of the month. Why do I say that? Because the FOMC probably will carry more weight than the unemployment. Okay, on our F1 screen for the E-mini, higher low, higher high, that favors higher prices, or at least a retest of today's highs. And looking at the F2 screen, I have a couple of distributions higher. And you have to do an H split here, move out of the middle, and the market took up. So if the market were to stop right now and close right here, structurally without news, we're selling 89s to 94s, 99 to 04. And on the buy side, last rotate down stopped at 83, then at 80, and then we kept our trade came out of that high volume area. So our first trade would be 81 to 76, buy one, and then 71 to 66, buy two. Market's trying to trade higher, and we're so close to 2,000 right now. It's going to be hard not to go above 2,000 unless the news is just really, really, really out of sorts. And what could it be? It could be as simple as a continued short squeeze. I mean, this market goes the direction that hurts the most people. Plus, you put on top of that that the Fed does not want this market to sell, and all their market manipulation, which is extensive. It's often, and at its size, it's pretty easy to see why the market is where it is. And some of the recent economic news has been better than forecast, so there's a possibility that our economy is muddling through. Okay, on the 10-year inside day implies trading range, we had a nice rally this afternoon. This morning in D period, and that was an article hit that shortage of 10-year notes for repo rates, and that's what took us higher. So we've got the treasuries higher and the E-mini higher, which is unusual. That usually does not happen. And we'll see a double distribution on our F2 screen. Do an E split right here. That's that move out of the middle. Came right off that high volume number. That's a pretty square distribution. And we made it up to 20. So without a new piece of news, and without anything we'd be selling failure to take out 20 to 24, and then against the buck 27 to 31 for sell 2. On the buy side, the breakout came at 12, 9 to 13, then 1 to 5. The news tomorrow, non-farm payrolls 190, unemployment 4.9, earnings plus 0.2, work week 34.6, and trade balance minus 44. And the focus will be non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate. Tomorrow's a news day trade. If you know the news, you've got it. If you're a size player and you have money in the account and you are profitable over time, it's okay to back your hunches, your ideas about where that number is going to come in, especially in Treasuries, gold, and the euro. On the E-mini, there's no guarantee that a bad number or a good number will move that market. But on Treasuries, gold, and the euro, it can move the market. The only article I found explaining today's rally in Treasuries was shortage of repos. Market blew right through our number 2 sell point. Our number 1 sell point really held up pretty well through a deep period, then the market just exploded to the upside. Structurally, right here, leaning against that, so a 63.31, 64.03 would be a good trade right now. The market's telling you 27 to 31, sell 1. And then sell 2 will make 3 to 7. This is without news. On the buy side, we'd be trying to buy 9s to 13s. That's without news. We do have news tomorrow, and then the breakout came from 02, so 1 to 5 would be buy 2. Gold, strong market. We get through that 63, 65 area. Not going to be too hard to get back up to and make, well, we will have made new contract highs for the last 6 months if we do that. And so 1300 would be the next target. So we've taken out this high over here. We're strong. No reason not to think we're going to 1300. Next stop, round number wise, is 75. We do have a big number tomorrow. That's probably going to sideline people. But the first trade would be 69 to 71, sell 1. Then 74, 76 without news. We do like the buy side of the market. 60, 62 would be buy 1. And then our 55, 57. So basically 55 to 60 support and 70 to 75 as we come into tomorrow's news. But tomorrow's news can have a big impact on the market. Okay, crude, according to the news articles and dispatches and etc. that we're talking about why crude was higher today, Nigeria came out and said that March the 20th they'd have a special meeting and will take care of this overproduction. They're gonna, the poor, Venezuela, the countries that are suffering, Russia, Nigeria, etc., will try through rhetoric to get prices as high as they can get them. Saudi Arabia has already told us that they're not going to be the swing producer. Higher low, higher high. Market has pointed up. Again, I still just think 35 is the number that you want to sell against. And we have a B in an up market. And what causes a B in an up market? Profit-taking long liquidation. If it were profit-taking long liquidation and new selling, we would have a trend day lower. So right now we're dealing with profit-taking. So I don't think anything's really changed. 35, 35 and a quarter, sell 1. 35, 50, 75, sell 2. On the buy side, 34, 34 and a quarter. Buy 1, and then 33.50, 33.75, buy 2. That's the current trading range, and we'll keep this play going as long as it works. Selling against 35 has worked out really well for us. Hasn't broken from that level, but it's produced a couple of 3 really nice trades now. Okay, the euro had a pretty nice recovery and came off of its lows. Had a P yesterday and it popped up today. So you can see that little dishing effect right now. We had pretty good selling and inside day. Then we take out yesterday's highs. It's just off to the races in short covering. So this one can be bought or sold. Sell failure to take out today's highs. Can buy weakness if support holds. This market will be moved by tomorrow's unemployment numbers. Okay, the spill is 10-10, 110 even, 110-10 is where the sell band is. Last rotate up here was at 84. So 75 to 80, sell 1. 110 even, 110-10, sell 2. Don't really like the buy side. Doesn't mean the market can't rally. Last rotate down stopped at 936. Then at 920. So 20 to 30. Buy 1. And we'll make it 109 even to 910, buy 2. And we're going to give it some range because of tomorrow's numbers. A lot of short covering. A lot of people moved today. And that's it for March the 3rd, 2016. See you bright and early in the morning.